Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven, and Eleanor. Buddy is sitting down behind right there. He's just checking out one of my new purchases from Goodwill. Hey there, hi there, ho there. So it's December 9th, and it's about 10 o'clock at night. I was about to make a little post saying, hey, sorry, I got nothing for you on Vlogmas. There's just nothing here today. I did nothing today. I had a very full day yesterday. If you saw yesterday's video, I was in Manchester. I went on 2 tours of 2 Frank Lloyd Wright houses. Then I worked a flight to Orlando. We had a 2-hour delay in Orlando, which is exhausting. And then we flew to Las Vegas. I got home wired, wide awake, as tired as I was. I could not get to sleep. So I took a sleep aid, which is like a fake NyQuil, Doxy, whatever it is. And I went to sleep, but boy, I was drugged. It was just so much. I woke up at 10 o'clock this morning to give the cats their treats. They usually get them about 6 a.m., so you know how tired, how sleepy I was. I went right back to bed and I woke up at like 1:30 in the afternoon. I didn't get out of bed till about 2. So, I mean, yeah, I have to stick with my melatonin because that other stuff was way too strong for me. But nothing happened all day. I had no plans, and if I did have plans, they would have gone out the window because of my sleeping. I'm going to put you down in a sec. But I decided, you know what, I'll just go do a little Goodwill run because I'm bored. One of my favorite places is Goodwill, so I'll just check it out and see what happens. I might buy 1 or 2 things. Well, I hit 3 Goodwills. I went to the one on Sahara, I went to the one on Maryland, and I went to the one on Tropicana, if you're familiar with Las Vegas Goodwills. So I made a little Goodwill run, and I love the things I got, and I figured I'll show you. Are you ready to go down? So we'll have a little something. Some of you enjoy my Goodwill hauls. I love a good Goodwill haul. So let's look at some of the things I bought. All right. First off, the big win of the day. A big bag of packing peanuts for 99 cents. These are the ones that are potato starch based. They're not synthetic, so they disintegrate with a little bit of water. So they're biodegradable, responsible. A big bag of packing peanuts for $1. Thank you. That was like the win of the day. I thought I would try this out because I know it's very expensive. Some people swear by it. I don't know if my cats really need it or not, but I figured it's there. We'll see if it makes their day better, if it improves their mood, particularly Buddy. But fell away. It's like a synthetic version of a hormone that mother cats set, whatever, I don't know. But people who have stressed out cats seem to swear by it. So I figured, you know what, maybe I'll pop this in one of the outlets when I leave for a long trip, and I think I'll be gone for longer than they're used to. So I don't know. If you have any experience with this fell-away stuff, please let me know what you think in the comment section. I will wait before I use it to hear from you guys to see if you like it or don't like it. Once, a few years ago, back when I was in my studio, one of my subscribers is a barista at Starbucks, and they sent me a ton of coffee trying to make me a Starbucks convert. They were unsuccessful, unfortunately. But my kitchen is a galley kitchen, and it doesn't have a lot of counter spaces as much as whatever. I would like more. Once in a while, I want a cup of coffee, but I don't want a full coffee maker. And look what I got. It's a pour over. It's not by Bodum, it's by Pace Living, but the bottom half is double walled. It's insulated, which is pretty awesome. Most of them that I've seen aren't insulated. So, I mean, for $1.99, thank you. I'll take it. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. So all I need to get are those paper filters to throw in there. And I'll make some coffee with that. I'm very excited. Now, I cut my own hair. As difficult as it is to imagine, I do not have a side mirror, a hand mirror to like check myself out to make sure I have got everything. I usually just depend on the, feeling it. Well, look what I got. I got a little vintage hand mirror. It's vintage silver plate, which I might polish just for fun. But it was $3. And I figured, you know what, for $3, yeah, that's kind of cute. The person at the register at Goodwill, she picks it up and she says, oh, this is this is cool. It's like from the Dark Ages. And I thought she was kidding. Like, it's old. She's like, it's from the Dark Ages, right? And I said, well, it's probably more Victorian than Dark Ages. And she's like, well, they were right next to each other, right? No, she was serious. I was like, well, they were 800 years apart. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. But yeah, this 800-year difference between the Dark Ages and the Victorian period. So this I got for an acquaintance at work, Reggie, who I worked with recently, and I think is a doll. We just had the best time. We both go thrifting. He collects things I don't. One of those things is Hummels. And I found this. It's a little shadow box with carved wood details and a print, a Hummel print in the back. And I thought, oh, this is precious. And it's $3. And it is a Hummel piece. It is officially Hummel. And I thought he would really like this, maybe just for Christmas. But I thought that was kind of fun. And it was $3, you know. And I thought it's in great shape. There's no damage. So I thought Reggie might appreciate that. I don't think he watches my channel, so it'll still be a surprise. We're working together on my next trip, so. Let's see, what else did I get? Oh, I didn't even open these yet. These are some Christmas ornaments. I love vintage Christmas ornaments. When I gave you a tour of my Christmas tree recently, you saw a couple vintage ornaments that were on my tree. And I think over the next course of the next, year, however long, I think I'm going to just start collecting vintage ornaments and have my whole tree be vintage rather than have the occasional Hobby Lobby or Walmart piece. I'm going to stick with 100% vintage ornaments. And you can't blame me when you see ornaments like this. Look at this little ornament. He's a little elf or a little Santa Claus. He's wooden. And he is he's Scandinavian. I can't quite make out the sticker, but maybe you can make out that sticker down there. Maybe not. But there's him. He's like a little elf snowman. There's a little person there with the same sticker on the bottom. So these are all vintage Scandinavian ornaments. Another one. And another, he needs a little brushing, a little haircut, but another little snow elf guy, and one of them has a little sleigh with a little present on it. And those were $1.99 for like precious ornaments. And I don't know if these things are collectible, if someone would buy these kinds of things. I have to do some research on that sticker, but if someone wants to buy them, I'll definitely sell them. I found more Christmas ornaments. Wait till you see these. I could sell these, I'm sure, quite easily. These are vintage ornaments that someone made with pins and sequins and ribbon. Look at that. Isn't that wild? Look at the little fake gemstones right there. Look at that. So there's that in one box. That came with one of this type. Look at that. These are all pins and sequins and stuff right there. That came in a box. This one. Look how pretty. Did I tell you I'm an old lady? So those three came in one bag, and that was $5.99 for those three. This one, a separate bag. I thought that was very pretty too. This one, that was very pretty. That one came in a bag. Oh, wait. Yeah, there were 4 in a bag. So I got two bags. They were each $5.99, and there were 4 ornaments in each. This one, and their base is styrofoam. This is made out of styrofoam with the pins and stuff on top. But look at that. Look how pretty. Right? So, yeah, I think by next year I could potentially have a completely vintage Christmas tree. And I think that would be very, very cool. All right, one more thing. I got this last week. I didn't buy that this trip. Everything else I got was from today. But this is something I got last week. I did not show you in a past video, I don't think. This is another piece of Scandinavian work. It is a teak Lazy Susan. And on the inside, it has little separate trays for crudité or olives or whatever it is. Let's see if I can show you that. It was $7. There's a number of these in partial collections of these where it's not a full set on eBay for like, I don't know, like 70 bucks. So since I'm probably never going to have a party or have people over, I'm going to sell that. Otherwise, I would have kept it because it's like super vintage, teak, mid-century, amazing. This is something, I just lit a candle in it to see how it looks. But this is called a fairy light. No jokes, please. It's a fairy light. So it comes in 2 pieces. This is probably by a company called Duncan. I'm just guessing. If you know different, let me know. But it's called a fairy light. They had 2 pieces separated for $2.99 a piece. Thank you very much. This was separate, and I knew immediately what it was because of these little pieces here. And then I found the second piece, the top. And that goes on top. You put a candle on the inside, and light the candle. And all of this glows beautifully. I think this is the daisy and button pattern and the top of the holes there. So, in total, this piece cost me $6. You would be hard-pressed to find this piece in this pattern, in this size, for 25, 35, 40, 45 bucks on eBay. This is a keeper. This is something I'm going to keep for myself. So that is something I found tonight. Let's see. This is something, I know I found a ton of stuff. This is something I'm going to definitely try and sell. This is not something I'm going to keep for myself. But this is a piece by a company called Joseph's Originals. Joseph Originals was probably making pieces like this in the 50s. This piece is probably from the 50s, 50s and 60s. It is a flocked, like it's soft. It almost feels like a little fuzzy. It's a flocked elephant with a paper party hat on top and a little ruffle. He's a bank. He's got his stopper, his original stopper, and he still has his tag. Circus. Still has its original tag on it. I think I paid $4 for this. I've seen pieces like this in worse condition without their tag, probably $30 or $40. So I'm definitely going to sell that piece. What else did I get? This, I don't know why I bought this. I don't know why I bought this. I might put this out in front of my house. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to sell it because it weighs a ton. And shipping is a beast. It's a rock, a painted rock with a raccoon on it. But I thought it was so precious. Look at the tail. I thought it was precious. Even the back is painted. So I might list it on eBay. There's a few similar pieces being sold. So I might list it for sale on eBay. But I thought it was just precious, just too precious to leave on the shelf. What else did I buy? I couldn't tell if this was by any particular company. I could not tell, but I knew it was a handmade piece, and I really liked the way it was made. Let me show you this. Let me get the sticker off. It was $1.99. It's a little bud vase. It's in a crackle form. You can sort of see the texture is crackled / kind of bubbled. And there are minor imperfections in here you really can't see. But it almost looks like something that was made hundreds of years ago in terms of the imperfections in the glass and the way that it's made. There is no pontil. There is no pontil mark. So I don't know if that was cut off. There's a slight one. But I just loved, it's very sort of, it almost looks like a piece of dried amber or honey or something. I just thought it was a very pretty piece. It was $1.99, and I think this would work well set in amongst some of my pottery pieces. So I just thought it was very pretty. And for the money, I'll take it. I got some CDs. Why am I buying CDs? Because my car has a CD player. And I figured, you know what? I'll just buy them. They were all $1. They were $1. Kelly Clarkson, Thankful. I love Kelly Clarkson. Who doesn't love Kelly Clarkson? Enya. I love Enya. I'm an old lady. Shania Twain, Come On Over. probably the second best album ever created. The first one will always be Violator by Depeche Mode. Boy George and Culture Club. Katie Lang, love Katie Lang, and Dinah Krall. I love Dinah Krall. So you can see my musical tastes are very all over the board. But they were each $1, and you know, for the car, just pop it in. And lastly, there are 3 things here. Oh no, I have 2 more to show you over here. These are 3 items that were sitting on a shelf. I don't know why no one picked them up, because they were in a box. I love them. But there are 3 of these. They're by IKEA. They're from IKEA. I don't know when they were done. I don't know when IKEA sold these, because I've never seen these at IKEA, and I know IKEA fairly well. But there are 3 ceramic birds. One of them is very tall. Oh. There are 3 ceramic birds of varying heights. There's this one, and the light blue, also very tall, but just a couple inches shorter than the other one. And then there's a shorter blue one. Now, I love these. I'm thinking of putting them, do you see on top of the Christmas tree where the star is? There's a bar on top of that overlooking the living room. I'm actually thinking of putting them up there. I don't know. I really think they're kind of cool. So, yeah, I got those. They were $3.99 for the green one, the big tall one. $3.99 for the medium one, and $2.99 for the smaller one. So I thought those were great. I would even put those on my living room table right behind me, but I think the cats might like bump them over by rubbing against them. So I figured I would hold on to them and maybe put them up high like I just said. Now the last 2 things I want to show you are framed pieces. Let me grab them. All right. This is a piece. It's actually a concert poster framed by a group called Rage Against the Machine. Now, I don't know if I can have you see this, but it's a poster of a concert. It's a concert poster, I should say, of a band called Rage Against the Machine, which is quite a storied group. But the concert poster was never released. I don't think the band ever even got a copy of it, from what research I've been able to find out. I got this for $12, and I love Rage Against the Machine. I might keep it for myself, but because the concert poster was never released, it may have some value to it. It's really quite interesting. But I really like it. Let me show you the last thing. I may have to bring the camera with me, so let's go for a walk. And this is a framed print, and that is my cat, Buddy. Buddy, hello. Oh, okay, fine. But this is a framed print. It is signed A. Gerhan. It's titled Self, and it's actually an artist proof, which is kind of good. And I really loved the image. There's a tag on it, and you never can really trust these things, but this is a tag from Lynn's World, which is a consignment shop here in Las Vegas. They had it listed at $5.90, like $600, as you can see here. It was $14 at Goodwill. I don't trust that price at all, but I have been trying to do some research on the artist, and I've been largely unsuccessful, but I love this piece. I love it, love it, love it. I may hang it where the parrots usually go, behind the Christmas tree, when that's down, because I think it's unbelievable. Yes, buddy, I know. But yeah, isn't that neat? I just loved it. I love this print. So that is my Goodwill haul. All right, you've seen my tree before, and as cute as I think this ornament is, I think I got it at Walmart or something, because it looked kind of vintage and it was shatterproof, so I don't have to worry about the cats. I think I would rather have something like this instead. Don't you think that is a better piece on the tree than that Walmart piece? I think so. Eleanor, what are you doing? What are you doing? There's my Goodwill haul, my pile that I was just showing you. And she just likes the smell of whatever's in those bags. What are you doing? Good girl. Back away. Back away from the bags. Ta-da! Alright, so I had a little something for Vlogmas. I hope you enjoyed my Goodwill haul, and I will see you tomorrow. Alright, fly safe. Bye.